Welcome all to round 2 picks. Hope everyone is doing well today. And hope everyone is hyped for this round. So, to start off, our pots. We have in pot 1, we have Cooker, Shiro, Ananon, Thunder, Quanley, Randall, Kid Rocker, Mockwing, and Kurt. Pot 2, we have Storms, JP, Iron, Headbob, Pinkish, Leaf, Roushmore, Amoeba, and Pokey. In pot 3, we have Pickle, Kedir, Verota, Cupels, Auden, Blake, Guillaume, Asmodemus, and Daniel. So with that, let's get into this. Our first pot 1 runner will be Ananon. Our first pot 2 runner will be Pokey. And our third runner will be Verota. That's going to be a tough matchup for Verota. That's going to be very tough. But on to our second race. We have Huanliways versus Roushmore versus Blake. Let's make sure to not misspell Huanli. Honestly, I think Roush could give Huanli a run for his money. And Blake also is not out of this. Blake honestly is a very large underdog. Blake has a chance with this race. I don't see Blake out of it here. I'll be right back, guys. I swear, I can't get through one stream without getting interrupted. One stream. Always. But onto our third race. We will have Mockwing versus Iron versus Daniel. This is going to be a good race between Mockwing and Iron, and Daniel still can put up a decent time, just it's going to be tough for him. Next up, race number 4. We have, for a pot 3 runner, Auden. Pot 2 runner, Headbob. And our pot 1 runner is Cooker. Honestly, Headbobs and Auden both have a tough matchup for this, just because Cooker's been doing so well in races. And he's got the best time in this tournament so far. So that's a tough pull for both of them. Alright, next up, we have Shiru versus JP versus Pickle. Oh shit! This is oh my god. This is an insane race. This is going to be very interesting. And one of our top runners is going to be knocked out. This will definitely be one of the best races of this tournament. Holy crap. Wow. On to our next race. We will have myself versus Leaf versus Kadir. This is definitely going to be a good race as well. All 3 runners are definitely skilled. And it's going to be a close one. It's going to be hard to try and predict who's going to win that race. On to the next one. We have Thunder versus Snorms versus Qpels. This is gonna be probably a really close between Thunder and Storms, and I feel like Qpels has a chance at it, but it's gonna be tough. Definitely gonna be a tough race for Qpels. On to race number 8. We have Guillaume versus Pinkish versus Randall. Definitely gonna be a tough race for Guillaume. Randall and Pinkish is gonna be a good one. Pinkish has the second best time in the tournament, even though he's in pot 2. And I will roll the last one. We have Kurt versus Amoeba versus Asmo. And with that, that concludes our round 2 draws. So our races are shown as race number 1, Ananon versus Pokeguy versus Verota, Huanliways versus Rauschmore versus Blake, race number 3, Mockwing versus Iron versus Daniel, race 4, Cooker versus Headbob versus Auden, race number 5, Shiro666 versus JP versus Pickle. Race number 6, Kid Rocker versus Leaf versus Kedier. Race number 7, Thunder versus Snorms versus Cupels. Race 8, Randall versus Pinkish versus Guillaume. And race number 9, Kurt versus Guillaume. Wait, the fuck? It's not Guillaume, Amoeba. I wrote down the wrong thing. Apparently Guillaume's doing 2 races. Kurt versus Amoeba versus Asmo. And with that, I shall send all y'all off to another streamer. Let's see who is streaming.